there in Calabria, when the state seizes an asset, often in Ndrangheta, a building, a business, a plot of land, who's actually feeling that? Who benefits? Who loses? Does the community even know what happened?
Mafias thrive in areas where there's already very low public confidence in state institutions, and this is long held, and in the case of the Italian mafias goes back over a century. If we look at mafia power as being built on two central pillars, one of those is territorial control and governance, and the other is a level of social consensus in the communities that they're governing. For example, providing employment opportunities where historically these have been few and far between. They're not doing this out of the good of their hearts. These are not benevolent organisations. They're setting themselves up as an alternative to state power. They're saying, we govern this area, we are in control, we are in a position to help because this is our territory. So asset recovery is geared specifically at undermining those two pillars of mafia power. If you've got a big piece of impressive real estate, that is a physical, tangible manifestation of that particular mafia group's power. It's saying, we live in this area, this is a physical manifestation of our wealth and our power. Conversely, by taking that big status symbol away from that mafia group, you are showing to the community this no longer belongs to these people. We are giving this to the community. So symbolically, that transfer of power can be quite meaningful. Similarly with businesses, which can also be confiscated. If a mafia group is running a business, providing jobs to local people, taking that business away, putting it into the hands of the workers, can be very beneficial for the community, because the mafia group will not have been abiding by safety protocols. They won't have been disposing of their waste safely. They won't have been paying social security contributions. So it's about showing a community that has been terrorised by mafia power for time immemorial that there is another way, and that power can be transferred into community hands via the medium of the state. That's what asset recovery is for. But there are obviously a lot of challenges. So confiscating that piece of mafia real estate from the local boss and giving it to a community group does not overnight erase the territorial control and the fear, frankly, in the local population. So just signing a piece of paper and transferring the asset over doesn't mean that the local population feels safe to go and use it without fear of reprisals from the mafia group. So this transfer takes time and investment, not financial investment alone, but also investment in people's trust, building trust among the community, showing them that it's safe, showing that promises will be kept, that the state will fulfill its side of the bargain and provide protection and uphold its promises. It's slow burn, it takes time, it's winning hearts and minds, perhaps is the phrase to use. But it can work really well. And sorry, one of the questions you asked me was, does the community know it happened? And the answer is yes, but whether they automatically feel safe to then use that confiscated asset is another question. That's the thing that requires the time and the investment.